How we doing, Maidenettes and Maidenites? It's a Maidencast one-off special. We are reacting to the new released, just streamed, I don't know. It's not a single, is it? It's
Well,
not a single.
It would be a single in the old parlance, but they don't do that anymore, do they?
It's not a single unless I buy it in Woolworths.
That's what I mean, yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's the song that's now on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I did think this was the title track. I thought this was Sensitsu, but no, this is Stratego.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing it.
No, that's right, because I actually looked it up, because it's a board game, isn't it? Stratego. And I actually went online, and there's an American geezer pronouncing it if you go to the right website. And so, yeah.
Okay.
Stratego, yeah. So, 10 out of 10.
Right. So far, so good. Yeah, so it's a straight to the point song. It's not even, it's just taps it on the nose. 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is a Napalm Death song for Maiden's.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's vastly different to the Writing on the Wall. This is more what you would call a traditional Maiden, whereas Writing on the Wall was more experimental, for lack of a better word. But
yeah, this gives me. I did get a bit of Somewhere in Time vibe off that main riff, that main bit at the beginning. That dun, dun, dun,
yeah,
dun, dun,
yeah.
I've
been reading across all the forums, and people are talking about Seventh Son vibes, Brave New World vibes. It's Maiden, but it's that comfort blanket that you know and love. But there's also something different about it. Not the fact that it's new. The melodies, the keyboards, fucking hell, they're on it. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a 7-piece on the next album when they finally embrace it, because they're really high in the mix.
I wasn't sure with the keyboards. I thought,
that's what turned it for me. I was like,
this have sounded better as strings or something like that? It sounded like they were put there to let you know something was going there, and
I loved it. That was in the chorus when it comes in. It was like, fucking hell, like, really caught my attention. But no, this is definitely, it's a heavy song. The gallop is back. Nico sounds fucking godly. It's the best he's ever sounded, I think, drum-wise, or aside from Brave New World. He's a much different sound to what he had on the Writing on the Wall drop. I don't know whether we're going to see different drum sounds through the album or what, or whether it was just a certain mix they wanted for that song, but he sounds awesome. He's fucking really clear. The kick drums almost got a modern vibe to them, almost clicky, like Triggered. They're not, but that's the sound I'm getting, and he's fucking high up, and he's constant. For that 69-year-old man, he don't let up on the old feet for 5 minutes. He's fucking on the go, mate, galloping. Love it.
Yeah, I'm struggling to really get much of a reaction out of it, to be honest. I'm seeing all the comments and sort of thinking, oh, maybe it's me, but it's kind of breezing past me, and I'm sort of wanting to react to it where I'm not.
Have you headphoned it, or have you just done it out loud?
No, I've headphoned it. Yeah.
Oh, cool. So yeah, because there's a lot going on.
Oh well, on these.
Yeah,
but. Yeah, I uploaded a video earlier. For any Manila Road fans, go check out the previous video. And I was listening to it whilst uploading it. And then, I don't know what it was. I've heard it 4 times now. And don't get me wrong, I don't dislike it. But
you're one for hearing stuff out of context, don't you? You don't like doing it, do you?
No, there's a couple of things.
You said it before, where you prefer to listen to.
I never really thought much of Speed of Light. I really like that song now, but when it was all I had to go on, I was just sort of. And I don't know. I just I wish I could give people more of a reaction. But, it's not only that as well. Especially, I normally find with Maiden, especially in their later day, it kind of sneaks up on me later. It's sort of I'm trying to think of some film where it's like, oh, what was that? And then they're nothing. But then a couple of days later, there's this mark, and then that mark grows, and they're being poisoned or something. Like that's normally what it's like with.
A bit like having a face hugger on your fucking face.
Yeah, I normally find that with Maiden. I normally get hit with it, and then I'm just and then So maybe, if I wake up in the morning and I've got the chorus stuck in my head, I'll be like, right, now the penny's dropped.
And it is
But,
it is a chorus and a half, mate. It is so fucking.
Well, the first 2 times I listened to it, I couldn't hear a chorus. I just felt like it all kind of just stayed at one level.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, the ocean is black, the devil's track, because the lyrics are on YouTube.
Yeah, no, it sort of separated out and made a bit more sense as I listened to it a bit more.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm shit at reviewing songs. Sorry.
I know you said it before.
I'm like this. I don't like singles. I never find they choose the best ones to. It's not as if this. Oh, I suppose this is getting played on radio. I suppose this is to be dropped on Planet Rock. I heard Writing on the Wall the other day.
Yeah.
On Planet Rock. And that was the first time I'd actually just heard it.
Yeah.
Every time I've always watched the video.
It was either going to be this or Days of Future Past, which is like 4 minutes and 3 seconds.
Yeah.
They're never going to drop the Parchment, are they? But
the Writing on the Wall, though, I could picture the band playing it live. Like when it came to the chorus, I could see it being,
yeah.
I could picture the crowd singing along to it and that. And
well, it's funny you say that because this will be played live because I've read somewhere that they've already said they're going to be playing 2 songs from Senjutsu on the remaining Legacy of the Beast dates.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I imagine it would be the Writings on the Wall and Stratego would be your 2.
They could stick this straight in at the end as well, couldn't they? Or
yeah.
One about 3-4 songs in, and then another towards the end. Yeah.
And but I think they're going to be the 2 that are played. So all those people who got the dates still to go, they're going to get the first taste of the live new stuff before anyone else. So lucky bastards.
Like I say, I really liked the last Slayer album. I know a lot of people didn't like it, and I know a lot of people don't really like anything beyond Seasons of the Abyss. Yeah. But I thought I didn't like the 2 albums. I thought Christ Illusion and what was it called? World Painted Blood. Yeah, I thought they were very autopilot, very phoned in albums.
Yeah, they were. I'll make you right on that. But Repentless was a fucking
but I did really like Repentless.
In your face.
But yeah, like literally a year before that album came out was the first single. And over the course of the year, we had 3 songs released from that album, and I didn't like any of them. But in context of the running order of it all made sense. And it was, this song makes sense now because there was like a slower song, but it was between 2 fast songs, so it just flowed nicer. And it was now I get it. And it was also the prime example is Megadeth. The song they just decided to play live before the album was out. It was just who was at that meeting? I mean, why didn't they play the title track?
There was only one man at that meeting.
Oh yeah, let's face it.
And his name's Mustaine.
Yeah, and that I think it was the 3rd track on the album. But it was
the Threat is Real, wasn't it? I think it was one you talking about.
No, the Threat is Real was the opening track.
Talking about Dystopia.
Then it was Dystopia, and I think it was the track after that. That was the first song that was released. It was like new Megadeth. Here it is, and they played it on the tour that we saw them at before Dystopia was even out.
Yeah,
and it was just like, okay, all right, and then when I heard the album, I heard The Threat is Real, and then I heard Dystopia, the opening, like that title track. That was prime Megadeth. That was a perfect mix between something off of the single thing of Countdown to Extinction, but the sort of the driving sort of force with Rust in Peace. And I was like, why weren't this released? Why didn't they go? Because it was the last track as well before the encore. Right, new album coming out. Boom, and then played that. They could have had the artwork in the background. But again, that song that I didn't initially like makes sense on the album. And this, I'm confident. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't dislike this song, and I'm not thinking, oh fuck. I'm not like that at all.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that this 5-minute track is going to be a drop in the ocean.
Yeah, I mean, it's the reviews are starting to come out now, and Metal Hammer, I think they give it 9 out of 10. Said Dom Lawson thinks it's a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah, Dom
You know,
Lawson's
Kerrang are going to give it. You know, I think they're going to give it the same. It's but no,
yeah,
I mean,
Dom Dawson's one of the few
yeah
journalists I've got any respect for at the moment. He says it how he doesn't. I don't know. I hate that saying. He says it how it is. No, he says it how he sees it.
yeah,
and he sees it pretty fucking clear from where
Yeah.
I stand. So yeah, I'll always if I don't like an album and Dom Lawson says it's awesome, I will give it another try.
yeah.
That's how confident
Yeah,
I
no,
am.
he's a pretty safe bet, and when it comes to
Yeah.
reviews. But no, I mean, I really like this. I mean, mind you, one of my closest friends, Andy, who we've talked about on here before, he said
Yes.
if Maiden farted in a jar and released it, I'd like it.
Well,
Which,
yeah.
You know, but it's everyone has their, you know, everyone. If my cross to bear is I like everything, but I don't like everything Maiden put out because Killers I could throw under a bus. You know, so that disproves that theory. But this I really liked. It hit me. It was like I weren't really sure what to make of the I weren't really sure what to make of the guitar melody under the vocal line when it first started. That sort of put me off a bit. But on about the 7th or 8th listen, I shit you not, it was in a row. I started to see it for what it was, and it's there and it's brilliant. And it's a heavy song. It's the heaviest song since Montsegur, although that song was a dog. I mean, I'm
listening to it in the background now. I'm quite liking this bit at the end with a.
Oh yeah, it's well good. Harris's bass getting higher and higher.
Bit of a golden earring, I think, a bit of that as well.
Yeah, big time.
On what's that song?
Right.
Name that song. Comment section, fellas. Tell me what the song I just sang by Golden Earring.
Well, I only know the one, so.
But yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm not going to, I don't know. Like I say, I'm not.
Yeah, give it
I'm
2 weeks tomorrow. You'll be able to hear it in context.
I'm sure it'll grow on me, and I'm sure in amongst the other songs it'll be fine. And yeah, I'm just sort of hitting it and going, yeah, all right, that's all right, that's okay, cool. And that's it. That's that. I've not got any much more to say than that, I'm afraid.
Yeah. No, I'm digging the melodies on it. I love it. And Bruce is like a man reborn. Could be a touch higher in the mix. I thought his vocals were a bit low, but lower than they were with Right on the Wall. It's weird. It's like a different mix of both songs. Very strange, and it almost a different sound. But we'll find out if that's intentional in a fortnight or in 15 days.
You normally find with mixes as well that it's like there's been talk of like they're literally editing films within like an hour before the reels get taken out and sent to the cinema.
That's it. Yeah, I imagine this is the case.
They reckon there was some world premiere.
Mind you.
And this guy was literally like editing this film and then bang, and then the thing went out and was put onto a tape and taken straight to the cinema. It was done like not even an hour before.
Mind you, this is supposed to be done. This is supposed to be in the can for 2 years. So
yeah, but that's the thing, isn't it? With mixes, you can fucking tweak it and listen back and think all you like.
When Harris listened to it, he thought, "Oh fuck, I don't like that." Kev, sort it out, geez.
Yeah,
you know. But no, I mean, I'm digging it. Perhaps not as much as Writing on the Wall. I really fucking love Writing on the Wall. Mind you, that was the first cracker we've had after that Starvation.
Yeah, that was the thing as well. Would I feel different if this is the
first one you hear?
When it's one song, you've got a little taster. And you're like, all right, I don't really like, or it sounds pretty cool, but I've got an album to come. But now I've got 2. I'm like, oh, all right.
But you've also got 2 in order. They're coming. You've got Stratego and you've got Writing on the Wall, track 2 and track 3.
Writing on the Wall definitely stands out, stood out a bit quicker towards me. But that was because it was so different. But this one feels a lot more
because it's like I said,
more traditional Maiden. It's got the gallopy riffs. It's got some good little melodies. You know, what's that? Yeah, it's got a bit of a power slavey, Tamerlan kind of riff going on in the background and. I'm starting to fucking cry me now.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, listen to it. Right. But no, for me, the chorus takes it to the next level. I think that is a work of art, and this is the reason, ladies and gents, why Yannick is in the band, because he writes stuff like this. You know,
Yeah,
we've said it before. We'll say it again. People who give him shit,
Yeah,
they don't know what they're fucking talking about.
I'll always stick up for Yannick. Yeah,
He's the boss,
you've
mate.
never heard me not
You know,
Yannick. Yeah.
He does the solo in this, and it's a bit all over the show. It's not as worked out as old Adrian, but that's why we love Yannick. He's off the cuff. You never know what you're going to get from him. He's a crazy bastard.
That's the thing as well. You
do know what you're going to get from him. You know you're going to get awesome songs.
Yeah, but what you want from a guitarist, because you can debate all day who the best guitarist is for different reasons, but you will get all three. You've got, you know, Mr. Precise on one hand, and you've got, you know, free and loose on the other hand. And loose doesn't always mean, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean sloppy. There is a major difference.
No one can ever accuse Yannick of being sloppy.
Yeah,
they can't. Well, they can, but they can't with any facts.
Yes, and you know, and Murray is as of ever, Mr. Reliable. You know,
it's Dave, isn't it? Yeah, Dangerous Dave.
Yeah,
but no. So what is the exact time as we record this? I shall refer you to the countdown. 14 days, 3 hours, 32 minutes and 18 seconds is when it will be dropped onto streaming platforms worldwide.
And we've got 2 albums to do between now and then.
We have. Well, we've got, strictly speaking, we've got 3 because one hasn't gone up yet.
Yep. Join us tomorrow for Steve Harris's British Lion, The Burning. And then next week we will be doing Smith and Kotzen. And then week after that, we'll be doing Blaze Bailey's, what's that called? War Within Me.
Yeah, and then, if you wanted 3 different albums from the Maiden canon, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
It's obviously run the gauntlet there, don't
and then that should be just in time. If there is a bit of time left between them,
we'll drop a bit of compilation in, won't we?
We've got a few other things lined up for when all the albums are done, so we'll throw one of them in first. So that's okay.
And then we'll drop our reaction to Senjutsu on the day. As early as we can.
And then we'll do
a proper review,
a more in depth. Yeah, maybe do like an unboxing and an initial reaction.
Yeah,
and then sit on it for 2 weeks and then do a proper in depth song by song. Give it a treatment it deserves. Every other album, you know.
Yeah, we've donated all that time to it and we've devoted to it. So yeah.
Yeah. Right. So if this is your first video, this is Maidencast. We have been slowly but surely. Well, no, not even slowly, pretty rapidly, actually. Over the last year, it did start during lockdown. We've been doing the entire back catalogue. Each episode, we've done an in-depth review of every album, and we've finally got to the ends now. Book of Souls is in the can, but we have been doing every solo album, every side project along the way, and we did the whole thing in order of when it's been released. So, yes, we're up to The Burning, which is going out tomorrow. And then we've got 2 more to do, 2 side projects, or 1 side project and a solo album. And then we've got Senjutsu coming up. And then once that's done, we've got a few different debates and
we've got
different things. We're going to be doing the B-sides. We're going to be whittling down our favourite live album. We'll be, what else we do? We've got each got to choose our top 5 albums.
And there's one I really want to do. I really want to do the Ultimate Maiden album, track 1 to 12. And you got
the Ultimate Maiden album, the Ultimate Live set. We could go on and on and on. So we've got plenty to do.
Yeah.
So I think that just about covers it.
And if this is your first video, they ain't all as short as this. So strap yourself in.
Oh, you're in for a long ride. Don't worry about that. Yeah.
We talk some bollocks.
Yes, there's many diversions along the way. But there we go. Right. Thanks for watching, everyone. This is our reaction to the new track. And yeah, it's getting exciting. It's getting nearer. You ain't got to worry about Christmas. You've got a new Maiden album.
That's it, indeed.
Thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see you all soon.